He'll be taking on Chocolatito. At one time, he was the pound-for-pound king, Chocolatito.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
An open-air outdoor stadium. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That counter punch caught him clean. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Well done with that counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Here's a scoring blow. Those counter punches have to hurt. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and two gladiators going at it.
If you are on the losing side of this fight and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. The jab doesn't quite connect. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Here we go for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Straight right just misses. Those who thought this would be a mismatch. Hold that thought! Ooh, Bam is rocked! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute.
On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. Can't score with that right uppercut. That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He wanted action, and they are delivering. Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Bam is hurt! What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like...
Let's go out.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Battle. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. A perfect counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
His stamina is off the charts. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Bam is in trouble. Much better game plan here.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. This is the time that the trainer needs to... There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That hook's blocked. nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much firepower here. Catch and shoot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep it in the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it, dude. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. Again.
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
They both want the knockout. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Ooh, Bam is rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Nice. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
It's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Set him up and take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's got...
Son, we've been close in this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You'll take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick it on already.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Bam is hurt. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. That left hand was picture perfect. Just misses with that jab. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You've heard the old phrase, and there's the bell for round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Bam goes down. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it's left there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Another win, another
Ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I thrive when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no every day. And I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth.
Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is Cambrian Hall. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson. Hector Macho Camacho. Don't let his good looks and personality. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight. One of the best to ever do it.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. So here we go. Should be a good one. Clean jab. Good defense on that left hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Can't score with that hook again. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good round. I like it. I'm happy. But man,
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
he's too tired. He's not getting back up.
You would think, wait, son, get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already, then.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. I need you to get back out.
Get a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work.
Get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart. Get your shots off, and don't
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Right down the middle. You can miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
There's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. They're both trying for a knockout. Crawford is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Well, it's no secret who... The bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Well done with that counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Do you believe this? Oh, watch out. Camacho might be ready to go. Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Nice work to block that right uppercut. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. Beautiful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work. You stay focused. Anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power.
The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
Timing already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful.
That's it. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute. Work.
There's the work at that kid. That jab's looking nice.
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught Camacho in serious trouble right now. And Hector Camacho couldn't take any more. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took an up.
1, 2, 3. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot say. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Well done with that counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. On to the 6th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Throws the jab, but does not score. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Won't give us a second to catch our breath. And that right jab, pull her right there. Camacho is buzzed. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Missed with that jab. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the... Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Good punch. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. That hook was off target. see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from?